crafty peeps? I am super duper late on my Mini Kit Monday videos, and unfortunately I have zero excuse. I've been trying to keep busy. I have been a lot busier this month in December than I was last year in December. Pretty much last year I did nothing, and it felt really awful to me in hindsight. You know, I talk a lot about my mental health here, and maybe I overshare, maybe I don't share enough, or maybe it's something too taboo for people. But in my channel, I'm just trying to be honest as I can and realistic, I guess. But I did volunteer for Mini Kit Monday for the month of December, and I feel so bad that I haven't filmed anything. That doesn't go without saying that I haven't not been crafty. Did that make sense? I have been crafty. I just haven't been able to film it because I have this friend that comes to visit me, and he's been really helpful in helping me battle my depression. He also you know, we just help each other out because he doesn't have any family here, and so that gets a little tough around the holidays, I would assume. And so, I mean, I know because I have my immediate family, my children and my husband, but I do not have a family. And so for the holidays, I think it's something that is very family centered or very socially centered, and sometimes like people like me that have you know, that deal with stuff like that socially or emotionally or mentally or whatever, it's a little more difficult. It just adds a little something else to the mix when holidays come around. So anyway, let me get to my video. I have been trying to use up scraps and these Christmas pack. Why can't I not talk? These Christmas stacks, and I think I've been doing a pretty good job. I have this border yet, which I feel like I want to make a layout with that and a backing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 pages left of this stack, left over from this 48 page stack. And I did do some cocoa packs, and I'm kind of excited because I actually don't know how many pages. What is that, like I've used up 33 pages of this pack itself. It doesn't mean that I used up doing this, but I wanted to share a little bit of what I've done, and I have the stuff that I'm going to wrap these into. Let's see here. I was on a roll and I didn't hole punch the last of these, so I'm gonna do that. But these are all hole punched because I plan on doing this. I am going to grab a cocoa pack, and I'm going to grab a candy cane. The thought was, or the idea, or the premise, the thought behind it was that I would kind of use some double stick tape to, hopefully, or maybe I might have to hole punch it, but I don't want it to. I'm just gonna double stick it, and then very lightly, or just a little bit, just to hold it into the pack. And then it has a hole punch right there, and then I'm gonna tie the candy cane with the knot, and then there'll be little gifts that my son will be able to give to his classmates. And so that was the idea behind it. And when I showed my friend that comes over to visit me, he said he wanted one too. So I thought the idea was cute. This isn't my idea. This is something I've seen ladies like Lyric Lover. I think I Am Mama 24 also. All these ladies that do these wonderful little things for craft fairs. And this one was super simple. I wanted it to be super simple because, of course, I wanted to use up these sticker packs. I have, as my friend says, a whole heap of these Christmas stickers packs, and so I wanted to use them up. And I know kids are gonna open this. Maybe they won't even eat the cocoa pack. Maybe they won't eat the candy cane. I don't know, but it's overkill probably to some people. But since I'm using up this paper, and that's my intention to this year, I figured these would be really cute, right? So, so yeah, I did them like this. I'm gonna tie them up with twine. I had all my project all in 2 of these boxes so that I can go ahead and take care of it. Where's my other box? Over here. I wanted to tie it up with a twine, a baker's twine. So I'm probably gonna use the red and white one. And so that's what I've been doing. I used a doily for the bottom, and then I used scratch sheets of paper. I used the hole punch, and then I also used a corner punch. I used my small, anyway, I used that. So I'm gonna use the twine, of course. For the most part, I tried to concentrate on using these scratch pieces of paper, and that worked out really well. I'm hoping to use the rest of that to make some cards. Probably, I was thinking of using square shapes this year, and then maybe something stamped. So this is what I'm going to end up doing with the rest of these cards. I just figured, since I haven't had a chance to do a mini kit layout, a Mini Kit Monday layout, that this would be the next best thing. Since this isn't closing right, I might end up using Christmas washi tape in the back of this so that it'll stay closed, and that'll work for me. So I'm just going to use my ATG gun because I don't need it to be super secure, but also I kind of want it to stick so it doesn't slide out. So I'm tying this in a knot, and this was easy. I just measured the width of the cocoa pack, and so yeah, I just adapted something closest to the easiest thing that there was, because I wanted to make some sort of like a library pocket of some type. A lot of folding and cutting, and it was just gonna be too much. So this was the easiest thing. I cut the paper in 4. I might have to do these in the back and then tape them with some Scotch tape. So that's the bow. I might double knot it just so that it's secure. So anyway, this is my project for my Mini Kit Monday. I hope y'all enjoy. Let me show you. So that's the idea. So I know he said that there was 24. So that's how many I'm making, and I think he included himself in it. So that's what's gonna happen. Oh, I'm gonna do the washi tape there. This is horrible because I should have had this ready, but it is what it is, and I am going to maybe use some of this stuff. That doesn't even stick anymore. That's what happens with older washi tape, doesn't it? It's just so that it'll hold the flap closed. So that's what I'll end up using, some washi tape as well. So that's the intention, and hopefully they enjoy it. If they don't, then it really doesn't matter because it was more for me than anybody else. Let me go ahead and share some of the other. Oh, like I said, I measured the width and it was 4, so I cut 3 sheets, and then that's what I used. I scored it just wide enough so that the cocoa pack can fit inside. And my intention was to give it with a candy cane as well, so they can have a little cocoa cup. And I used up a bunch of these stickers. My friend said it was overkill, but I'm okay with it. I thought they were cute. It's something festive, and I already had the cocoa, or I just bought the cocoa and the candy canes, which wasn't a relatively huge expense because I had everything else. And so I hope you enjoy. If you have any other questions or comments, leave them down below. Oh, so when I did the scoring, I did this at a 1/2 inch, and so it's still it's a 4 by 12 inch piece. So a 1/2 inch here and a 1/2 inch to fold over the top. So it's gonna be like a 4 by 11 after you score these 1/2 inch pieces. And then I just embellished it. I also used a scallop circle. That was my base for all of these scallop circles, and then I just used a bunch of stickers, and that was it. So I hope you enjoy this video. It's a bit long, but it is gonna be up for Mini Kit Monday. Hopefully I can upload it today. And thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video. Hopefully I'll be able to make a layout or maybe some cards, because I'm kind of behind on that too. Thank you so much for everybody that's been subscribing. I've had a couple of subscribers this month, new subscribers, and thank you for everybody that keeps watching and commenting. It really means a lot, and it keeps me motivated to keep this channel going, even though I haven't been very productive as of late. I hope to start, my goals in January are to start doing videos regularly again. I think my videos were coming out Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then with Mini Kit Monday, one on Monday as well. So Monday, Tuesdays, on Thursdays. I might have to space that out differently this coming year if I want to continue with Mini Kit Monday. Maybe Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I think will have to be the new schedule. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This one I decided to make look more like a tag. This was the first one I made, so I don't know if I'm gonna go back and punch the corners of this, which only needs this punch anyway, so it would be just one extra step at the end. I hope you enjoyed these, and we'll see you in the next video. See you soon. Bye.